Hello and welcome to the show. Today we're going to be talking about the study of herpetology. Now if you don't know what that is, my guests Jason Zembo and Ryan Priest, who are experts in something called herping, join me to talk about their adventures here in the desert and Costa Rica. But not just experts in that field, they're also incredible musicians from a rock band called Whitewater, and they will be performing an acoustic set in the studio today. So stay with me and enjoy the show. I'd like to now welcome my guests Jason Zembo and Ryan Priest to the show. Welcome guys, thank you so much for joining me. And I have a suspicious looking snake hook in the corner here, which we'll talk about, and obviously your guitar. So lovely, thank you so much for coming on the show. Now, how did you first get into herpetology? What was that all about?
Jason.
Jason.
Yeah.
So was it Jason who introduced you?
I kind of dragged him into
You
it.
dragged me into it.
So Jason, let's start with you then. How did you first get to know about herpetology?
Growing up, my dad was a biology teacher, so I was always into wildlife, animals. Even before music, that was what was my first passion. And snakes in particular, I've had pet snakes since I was in elementary school. And I was always wanting to go out and look for venomous snakes, rattlesnakes in particular in the desert here. And of course, my parents said, no, you're not going out there. And eventually I got to the age where I'm driving around, I got all this, and I was able to not tell them what's going on. So I was able to go out at night and go look for animals.
Sneak out, that's right, yeah.
So I decided to go out, look for snakes, and I wanted to find, there's 6 rattlesnake species in the pretty much immediate vicinity of us here.
Right, okay.
And so we kind of came up with this challenge to go look for all 6 of them, and we still haven't, but
And that's how Ryan
that's how I got Ryan in here. I was like, hey, I got a challenge for us.
Yes, Did you know
something
anything about this, Ryan, or were you just told, that's it, we're going to the desert?
I knew he loved animals and reptiles. He got me into reptiles and herpetology, so I was starting to get into it.
Fantastic.
But the first time we went was his birthday.
Oh, that's
It was like his birthday party. We went out to go
That was
herp
the
with a couple of our friends.
That's a strange birthday party, Jason.
Yeah,
We won't
pretty
go there.
strange guy,
That's right,
Yeah.
And have you known each other for a long time, you two?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We go back to middle school.
Fantastic. So it's great that you're friends and you can do something like this together. So tell me exactly what it involves. Obviously, we have snake hooks here, so just tell me what you do.
Well, we just walk around the desert. We look for mainly snakes, rattlesnakes. That's what we target. But we'll see geckos. We'll see birds. We'll see mountain lions.
Yes. Yeah, oh, we'll talk about that. And when you're out there, it's obviously late at night, pitch black. So how do you see everything? Do you just wear the lights on?
Yeah, we got some really bright, really pricey headlamps that we put on our heads, and also have a handheld for spotting things farther away. The headlamps are very nice though, because you want to have your hands available at all times just in case. If you're around venomous snakes or around anything in the desert, you want to have your hands free. So the headlamps are what we mostly rely on while we walk around.
Tell me about the lion. Was that here in the desert?
No.
No.
Where
was that?
That was in Arizona, actually.
Right, okay.
So even though I said we could find 6 species of rattlesnake in this immediate area,
Right.
we weren't having some good luck with one of the species out here, the western diamondback,
Okay.
which can be found around here. But they're all over the place in Arizona.
Right.
And we had the great idea to go look for it over there.
Ryan's not looking like that was such a great idea,
was.
but yeah.
Well, we thought it was great. We thought it was great. Let's put
We
it
were
that way.
excited.
Yeah, we were
Exactly.
excited. And my girlfriend was having a soccer tournament in Arizona at the time. So she calls us. It was actually after our first gig with our band Whitewater.
Yep.
Fantastic.
And it was
Brilliant.
right after the gig. We go to Have It, this burger place near us.
Yeah.
And she gives me the call, and she's saying how she's in Arizona. And we just look at each other like, oh, Arizona.
Oh, that
We
could be
were
good.
talking about going to Arizona.
Yeah, we were already talking
Oh,
about
okay.
it.
Never had a
So
reason
that kind
to
of gave
go.
us the push. It was like,
Let's go to Arizona.
I'm going to see my girlfriend. I'm going
Yeah.
to look for snakes. I'm going to see her too, of course. Love you, babe.
Excellent. And then what happens? Ryan, tell us.
What happens in Arizona stays in Arizona.
Well, tell us some of it.
Well, we just herping late at night.
Yeah.
When you're late at night, anything can come out. Most creatures in the desert are nocturnal because of how hot it is during the day.
Yeah, of course.
So, obviously, we go out. It's like September, so there's a lot of life out there. We did find the rattlesnake that we were mainly targeting out there,
Ah, which was? What's
which
that
was
called
it
again?
was an 8-trox or a western
Okay.
diamondback rattlesnake. We found that, and then as we were walking back,
What happened?
we ran into a mountain lion.
Wow.
So I flash. I have the bright light, the handheld
Yeah.
light, because we both have headlamps, but I have a bright
Okay.
handheld as well. And we're just walking. We've been out there. When we go out, and during season, we go out there for 3-4 hours, sometimes even more. We've been out there for, I think, 8 hours
like
before.
our 4th hour.
Yeah, we were probably out there for 4 hours. So we're like, all right, we found the snake. We're looking for another rattlesnake out there too, the Mojave Green, which is the one we still haven't found. But so we're looking for that. We're like, let's just call it a night. And so as we're walking back towards the trail, very far away, I see the lights in the eyes, because when you shine a bright light into an animal's eyes, a lot of them have glowing eyes. And we've seen what's really common in the desert.
Coyotes.
I'm sure you've seen them, coyotes.
Yes.
If you spend any time in the desert at night, you're likely to see them, and they're not anything to worry about. So we're just like, oh, probably a coyote. And as we keep walking, we go towards the trail, I'm like, the lights, because coyotes, when they see people, they want to scurry
scuttle away, that's right,
They want to go away. And we're walking on this trail, and I see the eyes peek around the corner. And I'm like, hey, Ryan.
I still haven't noticed it.
Yeah. So this is when I tell him. I'm like, hey,
You've not
there's
noticed
something on
this
the
lion
trail.
proudly, right? Okay.
There's something on the trail.
Yeah.
So we keep walking. Like, okay, let's go. We gotta get to the car anyway. So we're just walking, still thinking it's maybe a coyote, maybe a bobcat, which we've also seen. But bobcats they're smaller than a mountain lion, not as scary. So we're walking, and we keep going, and it does it again. The trail's going like this, and we notice the eyes go away, and all of a sudden we see it peek around the corner.
Oh my God.
Okay, so we're like, okay, this is weird. So we keep walking, because like, this is not a coyote. Coyote doesn't act like this. So we keep walking, and eventually we turn around this corner, and there the cat is. This is how we knew it was a mountain lion.
Yeah.
So dogs, when they lay down, they lay differently than a cat.
Yes.
So we see the mountain lion on the ground laying probably
200 feet.
200 feet, 150, somewhere in that range.
In that kind of pounce position.
And it was just laying down.
It was
on
just
the ground.
laying down, just kind of like asserting.
But we
this
saw
is
the
my
tail
area.
as well going.
Yes.
And we looked at it. It's looking back at us still. And at this point, we're like,
We're freaking out, and my light starts to dimmer.
yeah. And his light starts getting dim. So what we do is,
Okay.
I
Heart
tell,
attack.
I
What's
give
happening?
him my flashlight, and I go, keep the light on it, because I have the extra batteries in my backpack, and I like keep an eye on it. I'm gonna change your light because we don't want to go into
I'm
here.
holding the light like this.
Did you see your life go before you? At
was
such
like-
a young age.
Because now it was just only my eyes were on the
Yeah.
mountain lion. He was going
Yeah,
into the
I was-
backpack, changing out the lights.
Yes.
So I was like, Jason, hurry. I need my light. And it
You
was
should
just
laugh.
getting
Very
dimmer.
scary. Very scary.
And
And then what happens?
so then I get his light, and eventually the mountain lion gets up, and this is when we for sure deducted, all right, it's not a coyote, maybe a bobcat, maybe a mountain lion, because it's laying like a cat. Then we see it walk, and if you look at bobcats, they kind of walk like almost like deers.
Right.
They like do a stagger while they walk.
Okay.
But the mountain lion walks like your
Like a
average
house cat.
house cat. Yeah,
Right.
they're really fluid,
They're
really
just-
fluid.
They're
They know
in
they
their
got some swagger to
territory.
them.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And we see it, and then like I said, we see the tail wagging behind it. Bobcat's got a little tiny tail.
Mm-hmm.
So we see that, and we're like, okay, this is a mountain lion. So,
What did you
but we're
do?
stuck. There's one trail, and there's trees around us.
Yeah, we couldn't walk away because
So
if
you-
you walk away, they can.
We wanna keep an eye on them.
Yes.
We want to
We
keep
had
an eye on them.
Yeah.
keep
And
moving
please
forward.
tell me you were walking the way out.
We were walking
yes,
out.
we were
Fabulous.
leaving. We were not going to keep going.
Yes.
But the mountain lion was going that way too.
Really?
Yeah.
So it
Okay.
goes around the trail, and this is probably the scariest part of it, and this is where we got a real heart rush.
We got lucky.
Yeah.
Because quite serious, that's quite
Yeah.
a dangerous position for you to be in. What time of night was
It's
this?
like
2
Or early
a.m.
hours of the
Yeah,
morning?
1:30.
Okay, yeah. So it's not like there's
No,
lots of
there's
people
no one around to help
you.
us here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And we're walking, and the mountain lion keeps going on the trail we're going.
Yeah,
But here's
the
where it
trail
gets
turns into a Y.
Right.
Turns
It
into a
splits.
Y. There's 2 ways.
Please tell me the line went one way and you went the other.
We didn't know what way it
Yeah,
went.
but we didn't know.
Yeah, that's right.
So we had to guess.
So we lost sight of the lion because we were trying to stay our distance, but
Yeah.
still we had to go that way. And the mountain lion, we see it leave our sight. We don't know which way it went at the fork.
Right.
Our car's this way. We're hoping it went that way.
Yes, that's right.
And we're thinking, what do we do? Well, we have to get to the car.
Yeah.
Looking back, maybe we could have backtracked, but we don't want to keep our eyes off it. We don't want to walk away from it.
Of course.
Where we were at, it was very forested. There were a lot of trees.
Yeah, even though it's a
Yeah.
desert,
Oh, right.
there was a lot of
So
trees. There's
once
nearly-
they go off, it's you don't know
they
where
can
they're
hide
at.
in the trees.
Yeah, they can hide in the
Absolutely.
trees.
But
Yeah,
we were
no.
scared of being in a tree too.
I should imagine. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're like, all right, we just gotta go for it. We just gotta go this way. We were even talking about like, all right, if it gets one of us, we gotta work together
Yeah,
here.
that's right.
We're preparing for worst
We're
case
ready-
scenario.
we're
You
ready to
shouldn't
swing
laugh.
the
That must have been
snake
very
hooks.
scary.
We'll
Very
laugh about
scary.
it. We'll laugh.
Yeah.
We'll
Laugh
laugh
about it
about it.
And then
You
what?
got pictured, what were you, 20 years old, 19? I was
20.
19, you were 20?
Yeah.
19-year-old, 20-year-old, we were just like,
Yeah.
trying to figure it out.
I know.
And the scariest
So what
part about
happens?
it
Yeah.
was so when we go to the right, We obviously were assuming or hoping it went left.
Yes.
But in the middle between those paths, there's a pond.
Yes.
That has a bunch of frogs in it.
Okay.
And as we're walking, trying to get to the car, all of a sudden we hear 30, 40 bullfrogs just jump into the pond, and that just completely scared us because
That must have been
you know what
freaky.
made those frogs move.
Exactly.
We assumed it
Yes.
was a mountain lion,
Yeah.
and that was just like.
At what
all right,
point did you
speak well.
run?
We didn't run.
If you run,
Yeah.
it's gonna think
That's true.
you
Isn't
might
it?
be
Oh my
prey or
gosh.
something.
Yeah. We had to
And
stay
there's-
calm.
No animals are out there to get you, of course.
Yeah.
Especially snakes. Snakes are, you
I was
know,
gonna say,
they're coiled
most
up.
people
They're not
use it,
gonna,
yeah.
they're not gonna do anything unless you provoke it. Coyotes, bobcats, and mountain lions, even though they don't want anything to do with you, males
just
they'll
never
walk
know.
around, and if they for some reason are starved,
Yeah.
there are attacks on people. They're one of the few animals in California that could actually scare us out there.
Really?
It's really the
Well,
only.
It's
really
the one
the
thing.
only
It's the one thing
I'm
we
pleased
were.
you
The one
made it.
thing.
I'm pleased you made it. But we're going to now watch a video, actually, of when I joined you in the desert for this lovely herping adventure. So stay with me. So come back and join me. And we're just going to watch this fantastic video of us all herping in the desert. So Jason, here we are in the Coachella Valley desert. How's it going?
Good. We're just about to go look for some snakes. Pretty excited. It's a good night, so let's hope we get some.
Now, it's called herping, what you're doing, isn't it? So explain
Yeah.
to those who perhaps haven't heard that term before.
So basically, the activity is called herping because we're looking for reptiles, and the study of reptiles is called herpetology. So thus, herping means looking for reptiles, and we're specifically looking for snakes.
And
hoping to get rattlesnakes.
I was going to say, what sort of snakes are we hoping to see?
Yeah, hoping to get. There's a couple species of rattlesnake out here, and there's also rosy boas, which are really pretty. King snakes, gopher snakes, all kinds of life in the desert. So let's just hope we can get lucky.
And how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this for over a year now. I started last year, and I always liked biology and wildlife, specifically snakes, but never had a car or anything. I was too young to go out, and then I decided, screw it, I'm just not going to tell my parents. I'm going to go look for snakes.
Well, let's go and find some.
Yeah, but we're excited.
So Jason, we're now walking into this cove. Have you been here before?
Oh yeah, we've been here many times.
And we've got Ryan who's joined us. Hi Ryan.
Hello.
And how long have you been herping?
I've been herping the same amount of time as Jason. We both decided to start herping last year
lizard.
together.
Gecko. Gecko in the bush. There's one of those geckos ran into the bush. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's in there somewhere. We'll see.
One of the few geckos that have gotten away from us.
So we've got a little team here. So John, how long have you been herping?
This is my fourth time out with Jason, second time out with Jason and Ryan. I have yet to see a snake.
Well, tonight,
Well, I've seen a snake, but not a rattlesnake.
tonight could be the night,
Okay.
Jason. Do you find it relaxing?
Oh yeah, it's a real nice activity. It's nice because you get to be active, get to learn about nature, the environment, all the animals around you, and it kind of gives you a little bit of a better understanding and more of an appreciation for nature, I guess.
And do you find that people respect the desert, living in the desert here?
Yes and no. Some places more so than others. There's a good amount of nature preserves out here, though, and it's nice that it seems that the valley does care to preserve the environment, and also a lot of very unique species out here. So I'd say for the most part, people do respect the desert out here.
And it certainly is a very beautiful evening.
Oh yeah, perfect night.
He moved.
Tarantula moved.
So what was in that hole?
So in that hole was a tarantula.
Have you seen one of those here before?
Actually, not here, surprisingly. But they're pretty common. We've seen some big ones before, though.
And how big will they be?
We saw one actually that got to the size of our hand. It's pretty big. Typically, we try not to handle tarantulas, though, because the ones out here, or at least out in the wilds, can get a little bitey, a little aggressive. But the one that we held was actually at a house. We had it at the house, so.
Okay, Jay, what have you got?
Hold up. Wait up for a second. Wait up. Don't use your hand. Can you put your light on? There you go.
There he is. Want to come around? He's not gonna strike. Just
keep a distance.
Very careful. We've got some snake hooks, so.
Okay, Jay, tell me what it is.
All right, this is a speckled, so the southwestern speckled rattlesnake. One
Okay.
of the prettiest snakes out here.
Bottom. And that's what these hooks are for.
Cute little guy. He's a pretty one. What's
Yeah,
cool
very
about these guys is watch it. Every single one you find has a unique pattern, like a fingerprint. Really cool snakes. And different ranges have different colors. You can find them in reds, whites, blues. They're literally, you can find them in any color.
And is this a baby?
No, this is an adult. You can tell by the amount of buttons on the rattle.
Though. Definitely a smaller one.
Smaller though. You see how it has multiple little buttons on the rattle? That's how you can tell. It's got a couple years on it. We've been seeing a good amount of juvenile rattlesnakes and small rattlesnakes too. I don't think we've really seen a monster.
This is a pretty one though.
You know, this is actually a really
This
good
is
one.
prettier than the last spec we saw.
Yeah, we saw one of these about a week ago, more in the mountains areas, and it was more drab than this. This one's really pretty. Got some nice contrast.
Yeah,
on
I
it.
got him right there. He was moving.
Nice.
I was turning the corner. I tried to get away.
He's not rattling though. You see, these snakes are about as.
How gorgeous that is.
Oh yeah, the specs are our
Gorgeous, yeah.
favorite.
Yeah, these are the guys we love finding.
Yeah, these are our favorite.
We have
And
a
this is our
closer,
first
Monica.
snake here. You can get closer.
It's under control.
Yeah, no, these guys, we've never been struck at
We've
before.
never been struck
Our
at
hooks
before.
haven't even been struck at. I think the
You
only
can
way
see he just wants to go into the bush.
the only way you can really
beautiful.
get them to bite you is if you step on them.
Yeah, which is what unfortunately happens because they're camouflaged.
Yeah, this
But
guy was pretty easy to find. Though.
If you see a snake in the wild, something like this, even if it's venomous, don't mess with it. It's not going to do anything to you. Snakes get villainized more than just about any animal, and they're just like any other thing on this planet. They don't want harm. So, you see a snake, just let it be, because it's not here to hurt you. Don't kill it.
This is probably the coolest thing you can get out here.
Yeah, this is probably the coolest snake out here.
Jay, tell me why you're putting the hat on him.
To get him to coil up in a nice position for you guys.
Yeah, you can get a really cool picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you, brother.
That doesn't cause him any harm, does it?
No,
Not at all. They actually
These
really
are-
like it. They feel
No,
safe under
it makes them feel safer.
Yeah.
Because it's a nice little dark place for them to sit and hide.
You
This
can-
guy's pretty movie though. Right? Usually what they do is they coil up and... Oh, there you go.
you
There's
can
his
throw it
one.
on right there. That's
Here.
cool.
No, he's already coiled. We don't need to make him do it.
And people are really scared of snakes, don't they? They automatically think, oh my gosh, snake, they're going to attack me.
Oh yeah, it's like it almost seems like
Yeah, I had that mindset too when I first started herping.
Did you?
Yeah, but when you first see a couple rattlesnakes and you see how they act, you know they don't mean any harm.
He seems completely at ease.
Yep. You notice he's not moving.
He thinks we can't see him.
I don't like letting him go. So pretty.
Okay, Jay, what have you found?
There's a gecko here. Lift your hand around for a second. Camera on. Cute little guy. Pretty squeamish. You should chill out.
Small guy too.
Yeah.
Might be a juvenile.
Is he a baby? He looks
He
like
looks
a baby.
like a baby.
So tell me about geckos.
Oh, they like to eat insects and they live out here somehow, even though most people associate geckos with the tropics. There's actually a good amount of these guys out here. It's pretty crazy. Just be very gentle with them. Always keep one hand in front of the other so that if he jumps, he goes on the other hand.
He's
Don't
beautiful.
want him to get a big fall.
Look at this, in the desert. This is what being in the desert is all about. It's not only discovering nature, but it's also learning to protect it. Wouldn't you say, Jay?
Oh yeah. These things coming out here, if you're throwing parties out in the desert or littering or anything like that, you're potentially killing all the life out here. And I mean, life's already got all the animals out here already got it pretty hard living in the desert, so you shouldn't make it any harder on them.
So, Ryan, what have you found?
I actually don't know what this is called. I was just checking on him because the way he was sitting down, I didn't know what was going on.
What are you posturing for, buddy? That's okay. The eggs will be fine. Yeah, he'll probably come back yet. Oh, it will.
Okay, Jason, that was exciting.
That was a good night. You guys, we had good luck tonight.
Yeah.
Conditions were great. So,
Yeah, we're really,
Really
happy. We're
good.
excited for
Ryan,
it.
did you enjoy it?
Oh, a lot of fun. One of the best nights we've had so far.
And we found the bird as well, nesting and laid
The
2
bird
eggs.
at the end was the topper. Really.
Do we know what type of bird that was?
We don't. We're
Yeah,
gonna figure that
don't
out.
quote me on it. It looks like a nightjar, but I'm not very good with my birds out here.
Is it important for you to make people aware of how important places like this are for nature?
I mean, without nature, we're nothing. So I think people have to realize that it's not just about us; it's about everything around us as well. So I'm happy that you got to film this and you're going to show all the people the amazing life that lives in the desert. People think of this place as a desolate wasteland, I feel like, but there's so much beautiful life out there. You just got to look for a second. So yeah, we're really happy to play a part.
So you're going to continue to go herping.
Oh yeah, oh we ain't stopping. We gotta find our snakes.
What's the one thing you'd love to find, or a type of snake that you'd like to find?
Well, we've got a little challenge going. So we try to find 6 species of rattlesnake every year. So far, we've got 3. So we're looking for a couple other species. The next one on our list right now is the Southern Pacific.
We had this challenge last year and we got 5 out of 6, but we failed to get the one.
Short.
Is a Mojave green rattlesnake. Very cool snake. Most potent venom in the U.S. That and the tiger rattlesnake.
And are all these found, in this area?
Oh yeah, that's why we kind of made this challenge. Technically, the Mojave's outside of the county, but it's near us. It's up. You can find them a little more in northern deserts. But that's why we kind of chose these 6 because they're near us and it's kind of a fun little challenge to do in the backyard almost. You know.
Absolutely. So you're going to continue to do it, obviously.
Oh yeah, and I think we will get it this year. We were pretty devastated last year.
Well, I hope you
A lot of
do.
hours spent.
Listen, guys, it's been a blast. Thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you very
me.
much. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Take care.
Wow, what a film that was. And there was me in the desert with snakes, which I have to say I don't really like. But I have to say, after that amazing trip with you, when we went to the desert and we were out for quite a few hours at night, I lost my fear. I don't like snakes. I'm sorry, I don't. But I did lose my fear, and actually seeing one, because we found a rattlesnake. I don't know what type of snake that was. What was it? Do you remember what we saw?
A southwestern speckled.
It was incredible. The colours on it were incredible. So I do get why you're so passionate about it, having done it. But once is fine for me. But after your traumas with the lion, I can't get over that. But there's one snake. Is it the green Mojave?
Yes, the
Is
green
that the
Mojave.
one that kind of eludes you? Is that the one you want to find?
2 years in the making, so
Wow.
we're on year 3.
And
Back-to-back
where is their home? Is their habitat here in the desert, or is it somewhere else, another part of America?
It is in the desert. We go up to the high desert though, to Landers, Joshua Tree,
Oh,
up there.
yes.
You
Little
can't
more
really
north,
find them down here.
Yeah. And how big are they?
They can grow
Big enough to
around
scare you.
like 3 feet, maybe
I won't be
around
joining
4.
you on that little adventure.
3, 4 feet.
Wow. And what is it about it that you want? Is it just a tick-off list? You want to find
I mean,
it?
we set out, we had a goal, we're
Yeah,
gonna get the
that's
goal
right.
done.
Yeah, no, exactly.
But it's also, what's interesting about those is they are, them alongside the tiger rattlesnake, which lives in Arizona, are the 2 most venomous rattlesnakes in the U.S.
Now, tell me about the rattlesnake, because obviously we don't have many of those in the UK, but here in the desert you do. So tell me about when they go to attack you. How is it that we know that they're going to attack you? Is it they rattle their tail and then it's a sign to say, back off, I'm not happy? Tell me, explain.
I mean, we've never been struck, so we can't tell off of experience, and we've been around a million. It's really rare for them to strike at you. You need
Really?
to step on
Yes.
them
Yeah.
for them to. But we have seen rattlesnakes get pretty aggravated before, and they'll basically just coil up, they'll lift up their head, and they'll just basically rattle. And,
Really loud. You're not gonna miss it.
You'll hear the
Yeah.
hissing as well. We've only ran into
yes.
one rattlesnake that we thought could have maybe struck at us,
Yeah.
but we were smart. We knew to, right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of, I suppose intuition will tell
I
you.
mean,
It's
they've
intuition.
something's
developed
going on.
such a unique, no other snakes have that rattle.
Yeah.
It's like, it's giving you a warning, hey, don't
That's
be an
it.
idiot.
Back off.
Don't be an idiot.
Now, when I was with you, what I noticed and what I was so pleased about was how gentle and careful you were in the desert. You really respected your surroundings, and you use obviously these snake hooks, but they look kind of fearsome. But actually, you use them in a very gentle way to kind of just encourage them. So you were being very kind to them in their own habitat. Is that something that you really
Oh, yeah.
keen to do, Jason? I know
mean-
that you're very keen on the environment.
It's if we mess with the snakes too much, they'll get either too used to people or can get injured, and then that ruins it just ruins everything. I mean, you have to respect nature when you're out there, not just for yourself, but for the animals. We're all part of this earth together. So even though we might think they're weird, scary little critters on the ground, they look at us like we're some giants trying to skin them and eat them. You know?
Yes, that's true, isn't it?
So they're probably more scared than we are, if you really think about it. If you're gonna get in a tangle with a snake, you're gonna beat it.
And it's interesting what you said, Ryan. You know, they won't attack you unless they're provoked, or obviously if you stand on them, or you know, if there's they sense danger, I'm assuming. But when you were there, you kind of coiled them up, didn't you? And then you put a cloth or a hat or something on them. What's the purpose of that?
So the hat makes snakes like small spaces. It makes them feel secure.
Right.
And when it's out and about, and rattlesnakes in particular, and pit vipers in general, they're called pit vipers because they have these pits on their face that sense heat. We're warm-blooded as humans. They see a bunch of giants around with these giant heat signatures popping off, so it's freaking them out. Seeing like, what is it, 5 of us or so just standing around in a circle around this snake freaks it out. So you put the hat in front of it, it chills out, it's not freaking out, it feels safe, it feels like it's in an enclosed area, it's not worrying about the giants around it. So it calms the snake. It also puts it in a nice coil for it to be good for pictures.
Yes, yes.
The coil
it was fantastic.
It's hard to take a picture when it's
once you put that hat on, it just coiled itself up like it was ready to go to sleep.
Exactly, it makes them comfortable.
Yeah, that was great. And I mean, now you've also not just done it here. Obviously, you went to Arizona with the scary lion, but you also went to Costa Rica. So tell us about that. Tell us about that trip. You went with your father on.
Yes, I went with my father. So I haven't gone with Ryan yet, although that will happen.
Ryan, you got left behind there. That's the plan.
We got to find the Mojave
Come on,
first.
that's it.
We want to graduate from the desert first.
Absolutely, yeah. So tell us about that trip, Jason.
So this was my second time. The first time I went was in 2023 with my girlfriend. This last time was in 24 in the summer with my father. And again, my dad's the one who got me into animals. He's a biology teacher, so he's always wanted to go there. I gave him that little push. You know, I got that youthful energy in me still.
Yeah.
So I said, hey, let's go. You want to go? I want to go. So we went. And the main objective was, look for animals. That's what you go to Costa Rica for, is for the animals and for the adventure. So we go there, and there's a lot of venomous snakes in Costa Rica. That's the draw for me.
I was going to ask you that because it's quite different than here. You've got a lot more of the reptiles out there that are venomous, aren't they? So did you find any of them?
I found a good amount. I mean, I achieved the goal. So the main snake I always target when I'm out there, these little vipers called eyelash vipers. They live in the trees.
Okay. And how big are they?
Absolutely beautiful, tiny. Probably a male's around this big, females like no more than around 2 feet at max, 18 inches for a male.
Yeah.
Small little snakes, and they can be the most beautiful colors. They range in a bunch of different colors, much like the speckled rattlesnake.
Yeah.
And the ones that were in the area we went to were this bright golden yellow. So absolutely pop, beautiful snakes. So we found one of those the first night we're there. It was a little baby, probably this big, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like a little golden nugget sitting on a tree. And that was obviously great. And we saw more of those on the trip. There's one snake out there. They call it terciopelo or the fer-de-lance. And it ranges from like parts of Mexico, like the Yucatan, all the way down into Central and South America. Large range. And this snake, one of the last snakes on the planet you want to run into in terms of these guys could be a little aggro. They are...
Yes.
This is their land.
They're out to get you.
Yeah, I don't ever say snakes want to get you.
Yeah.
But if there was a snake too, it would be this fer-de-lance. They are very scary. And not only are they've got a bit of an attitude to them, they've got a really, really, really bad bite. We've got these things called sidewinders out in the desert, small little rattlesnakes that go like this.
Yeah.
I would take 5 bites from those over
Before
one bite of those things.
And if they were to bite you, what happens?
So they've got a hemotoxic venom and a cytotoxin as well. So it basically it rots your flesh, to put it frank.
Brian, are you sure you want to go to?
I'm sure.
It'll rot your flesh. I mean.
And is there any antidote for this snake?
Yes, so that's a good thing.
Because there's snakes in Australia where obviously they're deadly. That's it. If you don't get to help within 30 minutes, it's game over. But so you've got to. So while I'm thinking about that, do you carry any kind of medicine or is there anything you can
Anti-venom
carry?
would be. I mean, I'm only 21 years old. I can't afford carrying around vials of that stuff.
Yeah.
And I also don't know how to administer it correctly.
Yeah, that's true.
But anti-venom is widely available, especially for that snake, because they're so common. And in Australia, snake bite fatalities are really rare now because of
Yes,
antivenom.
That's correct. Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's the same there, but there's a lot of rural places in Central America, Costa
Right.
Rica. So some people just don't have access to it. It's
Yeah.
issues in other countries. Asia and Africa have snake bite issues as well.
And did you go out on a trail, or was with a guide, or did you just take yourself off, you and your father?
So my dad and I, again, sorry, I kind of went off on a little
That's
tangent.
all right.
with the
That's okay.
snakes
We
there.
like tangents. It's good.
But so yeah, let's go back to where we were.
Yeah.
We found a little eyelash viper, right? And this was the first night we got there. We got there at nighttime, probably around 7, 8 p.m.
Wow.
So we're walking on the trail in our hotel, just the garden. Here comes the fun
Yeah.
again. So we're walking on this trail in our hotel, and I should call it an eco lodge.
Yes.
It's this beautiful garden. There's red-eyed tree frogs, the really pretty tree frogs all around. You could hear all types of different animals. It's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. And we're walking, and we think, oh, well, we're just going to stay on our little concrete trail in our hotel area. We don't need to put on hiking shoes because we have these hiking boots.
Yeah.
So we're walking around in flip-flops.
Yeah.
And I don't...
Flip-flops?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
We're living the chill lifestyle. We just got to Costa Rica.
Okay.
That's just... Because, again, we're just walking around our hotel area.
That's right. Yeah.
And usually that's safe, but at night, you should probably wear boots anytime you go out. So we're walking, and my dad and I are looking for snakes. We already saw that eyelash viper, as I talked about
Yeah.
earlier. And I'm walking a little ahead of him, and I walk, he's right behind me. And then I go up these little set of stairs towards one of the lodges, and I step up on these stairs. And my dad's standing, looking out into the forest with his, I think I used your headlamp.
Yeah.
So he has his headlamp on. And I go, Dad, do not move. There's a fer-de-lance right next to your foot. And I kid you not, this snake was probably no more than a foot or two away from his foot, from my foot to this table.
Wow.
Heart drop for me. I don't know how he felt.
I was going to say.
But I felt scared for him. And I walked right by too. These snakes, very cryptic pattern. They've got camouflage. They look like leaves.
Nature's incredible.
Yes, it's incredible. And this was also a baby, so it was probably about this big. So it's the best spot of my life, and it probably saved my dad from getting amputated. Because as I said earlier, their venom will rot your flesh off. So I tell my dad, do not move. There's the fer-de-lance right next to your foot. And thank God, many people would be like, oh, snake, snake. He stayed calm. He said, okay, tell me what to do. And I say, take 3 steps back towards me, because I'm right behind him, up on the stairs. And he takes it back, and I'm like, all right, do you see it? And he probably looked for a good 30 seconds, a minute, and it was right next to him. And I'm like, it's right there. He's looking. Oh, he sees it.
Wow.
And that was the most, aside from what we talked about, the mountain lion, that was scarier than
I was going to say that
any
sounds
other.
scary.
It's
as
maybe the
anything.
scariest thing to run into while you're in the jungles of Costa Rica, because that is a snake that could
Well,
really, really harm you.
on that note, it's all too scary. We're going to leave it there. But, thank you so much for joining me today. But I need some music. So I think we'll go straight to the music. Stay with us. So that's it for today's show. But before we go, Whitewater are going to give us a very beautiful performance, their acoustic set over there.
All right, this is one of our songs called The Same. Hope you guys enjoy. Taste your smile, your teardrops on my shoulder. You cover me, your dirty clothes. I thought it'd last forever. Become the same. It's all become the same. Ooh. become the same. It's all become the same. I've always been cynical, but never in denial. And summer days are growing old. Nothing lasts forever. It's all become the same. 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 Thank you. There's a song called Drain Your World by our band Whitewater. Let me hold you in my arms. Let me feel your submission. Let me free you from the pain. You're the shackle, I'm the chain. Lead me till I'm breathing. My love tossed in the rain. Love me without reason, and I'll love you the same way. And I'll tell you all, wanna tell you all, let me tell you all, wanna tell you all. Oh yeah. And hold my heart like paper mache, and cut it and fold to will. And I'll be a tick on your aging skin, sucking out the fluids in you. And I'll tell you all, wanna tell you all, let me tell you all, wanna tell you all, and I'll tell you all, wanna tell you all, let me tell you all, wanna tell you all. world's sweetest lullaby. I will dance along to your hymn. Shower me in your glitter. I'll drain your world. I'll drain your world. Thank you. All right. This is one of our songs called Pieces. Enjoy. I'm afraid of the way we feel. I pushed away thoughts never heal. And I don't wanna force my cloud on you, on you. And I'm trouble and you know you're better too. Oh, you, yeah. It's all in pieces. It's all got down. Yeah. We're both in pieces. We're both got down. Yeah, yeah. Lost together, found. And I'm afraid of the way it's so real and lost away, a way to heal. And I don't wanna let my guard down now. Oh, now. Now find a way to fix myself somehow. Thank you.